Hey, Deon 0026. Deon 0026, this is Ben. Ben Ochart with the 60-gallon cichlid tank. And I am going to be getting into your 100 subs contest, because who can't use 150 bucks from Live Fish Direct or some Northfin food, right? So, first of all, let's go ahead and overview one of my fish. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about this fellow here in the corner. People call him an electric blue. He is a Hapachromis. He's from Lake Malawi. He'll get a little bigger than he is right here. And they can be a little aggressive, certainly during mating. They can be very territorial. And this one was picked up at a chain for about $7, and he has turned into quite a fish with a beautiful white blaze that runs the length of his body, from his upper lip all the way to the top of his tail fin. Some people refer to them as icebergs, and this one has a nice orangey yellow anal fin and some orange showing up on its bottom fins and the bottom half of its tail. See, there's the coloration on this guy, especially the blaze on the forehead, is pretty amazing. Picked him up for $7. He had a sunken belly when I got him, and he is fully recovered from that and is doing much better now. And when he's digging holes, which he's doing pretty often, and looking for a mate, he gets black stripes. You can see the stripes he has on him right now. That means he's looking for love. But there are no females in this tank. But that doesn't mean that he's not going to build a nest anyway, in the hope that one might just wander by. So that's my featured fish. Love this guy. He just gets more and more kind of spectacular over time. That's the electric blue hap. A couple other haps in here. Of course, I have a redfin borlei back there. Of course, the star of the tank is the Fusco. This guy right there. He pretty much runs the show. Nobody messes with him. And he's the reason I'll be moving into a bigger tank. And him and the frontosa hanging out there. You can see that frontosa. Another fish that I picked up at a local fish store for $10. He was about a ½ inch. So shout outs, you know, you've got some folks in the you have some folks that were very influential when I first got started, and I watched a lot of their videos. You can probably guess who some of them are. You know, KG Tropicals, Jay Wilson, and KG Tropicals with John Hudson. They were very influential. I watched a lot of their videos when I got started. Can't shout out enough to those guys. Pond Guru taught me a lot about how canister filters work in his videos. And we have a lot of new up-and-comers. you know, PsychedelicBabe. I'll do a little shout out here to PsychedelicBabe over on YouTube. She's got some nice tanks. She loves her fish. Posted a video recently about going on vacation and couldn't wait to get back, even though she was having fun on her getaway. Couldn't get back fast enough to see her babies. She is a true fish lover, and very similar to how I felt on my vacation. So little yellowtail Mabuna there. So so let's do a shout out to PsychedelicBabe. Let's get her channel to explode and get her some followers. She keeps her tanks pristine, and certainly could use a little more support from the community. Okay. Now let's talk about parameters. You probably saw my video that I posted on doing some tests. I'm currently using Tetra Easy Strips. Tetra Easy Strips. And Tetra Easy Strips are exactly that, easy. You soak one of them for 1 second. You soak the other one for 10 seconds, and then just let it develop for 30 seconds. It's very fast. Gives you your results very quickly. My results are usually perfect. I have zero ammonia, zero chlorine. I have moderate alkalinity. I have pretty hard. The water here is pretty hard. The hardness is pretty high, and the pH is in the 7.8 to 7.9 range, even 8.0, which is good for African cichlids. My nitrites are near zero, and chlorine, of course, is near zero. I think that's because I'm using CCAM Safe. Just wipes all that out, neutralizes it. I did have a slight spike recently in nitrates, and that was handled by doing a cleaning of the canister filters, and both canister filters were given a maintenance, and I did a deep gravel vacuuming. I removed all the decor so I could get all the junk that settles underneath along the edges, and so I did a deep vacuuming, and then was able to drop the nitrates to just around 40. If I can keep them right around 40 with zero nitrites, zero chlorine, zero ammonia, I think I'm doing pretty well. So that's the parameters, and that's the kind of testing I'm doing right now. I'm using strips, and redfin borealii. Well, there you have it. And I'm going to go back to your original video and go ahead and put that gotcha in there after I post this video. That's my Zimbabwe rock, my Z-Rock. Love the yellow blaze on the forehead of the Z-Rocks. Just starting to color up. Picked him up from Amy Temple, Ames Altitude Aquatics in Colorado Springs. I picked up the Z-Rock. Also picked up that little flame tail you see back there in the corner. Also picked up an Ethylene Nachitende and the Lawanda that you see darting around. The Ethylene Nachitende is in a different tank now. He's getting a little bit harassed, so I put him somewhere else for a while, see if he colors up. So that's it for now, and if I pick up that gift certificate, I think I'll pick up an otter point. I've wanted to get an otter point for a while. I'm sure Live Fish Direct has otter points, and if they don't, I'll pick up some Northfin. That's great stuff. That is what I feed my fish, and I certainly noticed a difference after switching to it. They filled out nicely, colors became more pronounced, and they just go absolutely nuts at feeding time. So there you have it. That's my entry. And hey, keep posting, keep up the enthusiasm, and you're bringing a lot of energy to the community. And we are ready to rumble.